Now welcome back to A Taste of K. In today's video, I'm going to show you how I make this spaghetti squash with meat sauce. Stay tuned. Here is the list of ingredients that I'll be using. I have spaghetti squash, half a pound of ground meat. You can use any ground meat you like. Me, I'm using ground beef. I'll also use olive oil, black pepper, and pink Himalayan salt, half a tablespoon of minced garlic, half of an onion, bell peppers, 2 tablespoons of epis. If you'd like to see 2 different videos on how I make my epis, I'll place the link in the description box below. I also use half of a lime, red pepper flakes, ash spice blends, or you can use any seasoning salt of your choice, half a jar of pasta sauce, as well as 1 cup of water. To begin, I'm going to prep the spaghetti squash. What I did was rinse it under cool water to get it clean. I'm going to cut it in half and remove all of the seeds. After removing all the seeds, I'm going to drizzle olive oil on the spaghetti squash and season it with salt and pepper. I line a baking sheet with parchment paper and I place the spaghetti squash upside down on it, and I'll allow it to cook in the oven on 350 degrees Fahrenheit for 1 hour, or until I can easily pierce the spaghetti squash with a fork. While the spaghetti squash is cooking in the oven, I'm going to brown the ground beef. Once the ground beef is done browning, I'm going to remove the excess oil. Once I've drained the excess oil from the ground beef, I'm going to add the minced garlic. I'll allow this to cook for a few minutes. Then I'll place the diced onions, the diced bell peppers, the epis, juice of half of a lime, red pepper flakes, as well as ash spice blend. Or like I stated before, you can use any spice blend that you like. I'll allow this to cook for a few minutes. Before adding the spaghetti sauce, I'll give it a taste to see if I need to add any more seasoning. Then I'll add the spaghetti sauce, which was half of a jar, as well as 1 cup of water. I'll give it a stir and I'll allow it to simmer until the liquid has reduced. And by that time, the spaghetti squash will be out of the oven. When the spaghetti squash is done baking, as you can see, I easily pierced it with a fork. From my understanding, the name spaghetti from spaghetti squash came from the fact how when it's done cooking, the vegetable is stringy and long, similar to spaghetti noodles. So instead of using the spaghetti noodles for this dish to make it a little healthier, I'm going to use the spaghetti squash in its place. I allowed the meat sauce to simmer on medium-low for about 45 minutes. To assemble this dish, I used a fork to remove the flesh of the spaghetti squash, which resembles spaghetti noodles, and I layered the meat sauce on top of it. Here is the finished product of the spaghetti squash and meat sauce. I want to say thank you for stopping by ATasteOfK here on YouTube. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and do that now. Leave your comments down below. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Share with all your friends and family. I'll see you in the next video.